Morning. Just out on a... Well, it was clear right until I got here, and now it's foggier than a foggy thing. Goyt Valley. Bunsel Cob, Wild Moor Stone Brook. So, mostly a new one. Just one short section I've done previously from a different direction. But I'm going to make it into a circular. Just parked over, there's a little bit of a reservoir here, there's a little car park just there, and that's the road that takes you sort of off of the main Buxton road down to, if you carry on down that road, it'll take you down to Irwood Reservoir, Irwood Hall, Fernley Hall, that sort of thing, which is where I normally go if I'm doing, doing Irwood Hall and Shining Tour, Cat's Tour, that sort of thing. But I'll say I've not done this bit of it. It's called Wild Moor. So we'll see how wild it is when we get on it. And I say it's just a circular route. I say I can't see, but I think if it was clear I would be able to see the target, which is up there. So it's going to go direct drop down and go around the other side of all this, and then up to Burbage Moor, Trig Point and Ethel. Which is why I've been to that before from Ascent side, from Cat and Fiddle. But, just picked this one. I say it's a bit of a trail I've not done previously on this side, so I'll come and give it a go to looking at, and let's see how we go. There is an old train line there which goes to a tunnel, which looking on Google Maps is closed off, but the line's still there as a trail to walk on. I just drop down there, come to the crossroads, so that's the alternate route back, and the train line's up there, so they both converge up at the top, so don't look to be anything majorly exciting up there. And there's a stream below, but nothing what looks like it's going to be waterfall viable or anything, so I'll come back down the train line. So I just down into this bit of a bridge, and then I take that left fork there, which I think will then take me up the side of that wall and over. I'll give that a go to looking at when I get to it, but that's where it looks to be going. Wild Moor Brook. And something quarry, can't really read it on that side. Let's have a look at this one. Goyt's Clough Quarry, Irwood Bunsel. Not the best waterway. Yep, just round here, and then the only way is up. Come to a junction, looks like I've got two choices. I can either go up and across, or I can follow this trail around, which then curls back around and intersects that same trail. So I think go big or go home. I'll go up the hill. If I come again, I'll go that route round. So it begins. Yeah, we've got Irwood Reservoir just there, so Irwood Hall is in the woods over there, and up top we've got Shining Tour, Cat's Tour, but I can't see anything like that at this time. Hopefully it'll clear up a bit. Am I out of condition, or am I out of condition? I think I'm out of condition. Okay, grief, I started up there in the cloud base, just outside the roads there, the car park's there, so I come down that trail, and there's a crossroads there, goes up that valley, meets up with where I'm going later, and I've just come across here. At the bottom of the gate there, I had two choices. I could either take the easy route, hindsight being a wonderful thing, which curled around the edge and then climbed, but obviously not quite so severe, or come up from there and up. Oh, we had about 8 stops. Not quite at the top yet, but it's levelling out. But yeah, I've not been out as much this year, and I can certainly tell. Now, if you watch YouTube a lot, you might have seen adverts for bear skin coats. I've been inundated with them for the last year or so. So I thought, go on then, I'll give it a go. So I bought one. Soft shell jacket, fleecing lined and everything. And it's supposed to be super waterproof and super warm. I've not had a chance to check out the waterproof yet because it's not really rained. The last couple of hikes I've been with it, and I can definitely say it's super warm. So I've not been able to try it in extreme weather as yet, but so far it's looking like it does what it says on the tin. 9 waterproof pockets. So on some hikes you probably don't need a rucksack, you can get everything on the coat. We'll see when winter sets in how effective it is. I'd say so far so good. Yeah, Irwood Reservoir, Dam Walls over there, and then Ferny Lee. So there's the car park. And you go through the woods to Irwood Hall. Trail there takes you up the hill, which is steeper than it looks. So just up here I should intersect the alternate path. If I'd have gone up the low path, would have gone and curled. So that should intersect with this path, probably on the crest. But judging by that hill, I think my time runs up Parking Clough I done. I won't be setting no records up there, I don't think. Right, that way, we're on the flat. Gonna make some ground up. Quick D-layer as well, jumper off. Alright, this is the intersection of that lower trail. It's a bit about mountain bike run, or a biker who's come down it when I was down at the bottom of the gate. So if I'd carried on along the path, it would have curled around and got to here. I came up the steep side because I'm a glutton for punishment. Trail, where does it go? So there's a bit of flagging that way and flagging that way. Grouse butts goes down here past these shooting posts. Dips down back up again along top of there, I guess. Just pity I can't see much. We've been a new route. So it's beneficial if you can see a bit of something, so you can see whether it's worth doing again in a better condition. But hey ho. Down, back up and along. Should be a left-hand track coming up imminently. Not jumping out at me at the moment, but there should be in line with this wall, I think. There's flagging going that way and there is flagging going this way. This is the way I need to go, so we'll give that a crack. If it just fades into nothing, we shall see. But I need to head pretty much south for a little while. Just come over from that wall over there and then turn this way. There is a path. This is about the clearest part of it so far. The rest of it's in the bracken, but it's followable so far. It goes on quite a way, so I'll see if it disappears before I get to the end. But so far so good. Got to head that way basically, about another half a mile I think, without looking properly. It'd be fun in height to summer when bracken's all up here, then it might be a different kettle of fish, but not too bad at the moment. There's the road what goes from Wood Reservoir, puts you up to the Cat and Fiddle. A bit of a car park down there. And that's on the other side of the valley. I don't go down that side, I don't think. Well, the path's opened up a little bit. We were proper in the bracken and everything a minute ago, but start to open up a little bit. So I'll go down here, intersect a bit more of a main path, and then testing up the hill up there, which is in the cloud at the moment. So I should stay on this side of that valley. Follow this fence line, I guess. Yeah, there's nothing too exciting on this hike by the looks of it. So we're going up to Burbage Moor Trig Point and Ethel. So that'll be like high point. Coming to the end of that leg for a couple hundred metres. There's say the road down the other side of the valley. Trail goes down there and I guess comes up. So I'll intersect that one shortly, and then we take a turn to the east. Right, hopefully should intersect what I think is a main path just down here, but not looking overly. Ah, here we go. There you are. Ethel waterfall, but a decent sized plunge pool. If you're into that sort of thing, that would suffice. Just about to intersect the section I've done previously. This path carries on and it also veers right and kind of just at the crest of the hill. I took a path to intersect this, and then I'm going to go left. So from that point when I break left is intersecting a section up to the trig point. So all this bit's been new. That little bit up to the trig point will be repeat, and all the rest after the trig point back will be new. Sort of see the top of the cloud base, but it don't look like I'm going to break out of it at all. But hey ho, it is what it is. I'll just come up that way, come to a path intersection here. That path will take you over to like a main green lane thing, and then you carry on again, puts you to Cat and Fiddle. So I've sort of come over to this trig point I'm going to, come over from that end a bit further up. So still on a new trail at the moment. Berry Clough, Burbage, Axe Edge. So just up here, probably about 100 and so metres, 150 metres maybe, I should come to a bit of a crossroads, which will be the trail then that I took that way last time, and came from that way. So today I'll be going left up to the trig. So I just go along that path a couple hundred metres and it'll come to a gate and you can turn left, what brings you to the same place as this is going to intersect. A little bit marshy on this section. Right, that's that corner cut. So the main path just went along and then just down there. Cuts over, so much room across. I've just been in there and it you sink. So my next option is try and jump to that and jump over. Try and do it in one swell or one swift motion, but this could go horribly wrong. I don't know if I've got an alternative really. I definitely can't go that way. I don't know how far I'd have to go that way. I'm not sure if I fancy jumping on that. Let me have a fettle. But yeah, it's definitely a bit sinkage. Let me just try and circumvent it. I might be okay actually. I'm going to get complacent. complacent. So I've just been up to top at boots nearly. So I think I've got around that one. Right, I circumvented that then, so I think I'm out the silly zone for the time being. And the trig point should be just at the top of this rise. Burbage Moor Trig point. And Ethel. So it's a Derbyshire trig point, a Peak District trig point, and an Ethel. So that's that little section from the path up here is a repeat. I've done this before and then I went back the same way. This time, however, I'm going to go north along this fence line, and that should drop me down to the train tunnel. I come off from Burbage Moor Trig. There is a trail which sort of goes down the side of the wall and carries on, but I don't know where to. That graded path there, I think, is the track I want, and the tunnel entrance is here somewhere. But there's a trail goes off this way. There's nothing on the maps relating to this side, but there is. Yeah, I think there's a track over there. I can sort of see cutting to the side of the hill, so I'm assuming this will intersect that, and then I carry on along there. Will drop me down onto that trail. We'll get out for a little bit. We're quite exposed up there. It's not so bad down here. It's a bit more sheltered. And my trail's down there. It's just brought me right around here, so this should intersect a track going to my left. It does, a bit of crossroads. It doesn't straight on, but I don't know where that goes. I'm not sure where that one goes. But this one should take me down to where I need to be, which is down to the tunnel entrance. Back into the Bugfest. Well, we haven't had that much rain recently, or not Chesterfield way. I mean, we have it at Buxton here, but we've not really had much rain for a good few weeks, but it's quite sloppy up this neck of woods. There's that fence line and gate where I went through, so I could have carried on down the wall, but I don't know if that is an actual path or not to intersect this trail. Well, it's told me sort of around the houses on a bit more established path. So all things being equal, that's the trail, and off to my left there it is indeed. There's the tunnel entrance, so I think it's blocked off. We'll see in about 5 seconds. Yep, it is. Yeah, it looks like there might have been a trail that comes down there, so I could have probably carried on straight down to get to the same point, but I went around the back and here, so no worries. All roads lead to Rome. Alright, we're on the back leg, just along this graded trail now, whole train line. Just left the tunnel entrance behind me, and I've just got to sort of meander around. Yeah, it's not been a majorly exciting walk. This one been better if I could have seen something with visibility, but we're in the cloud base, well, just below the cloud base now. Well, I've been up in the cloud base. So it is what it is, but would obviously been a bit better if I could have seen something. But say, a recce on a route more than anything. So I've done the repeat up to the trig point before. Not all the rest of it is brand new. In theory, just around this corner, I should be able to see the reservoir and the car park where the car is. Yeah, not far from closing the loop. Car's there. That bit of a car park on the side of this little bit of a pond. There's a bit of a trail that goes around that side, but looks a bit sloppy to say the least, so I'll stick with the graded one. So I went down there this morning and then up that steep side. 200 metres and we're back. About 80 metres and we close the loop. Ooh, a bit of a puddle. Just wash my boots off. And there we was back. 2 hours 57 minutes, 5.2 miles.